In this video, we are going to look at the definition of community entry, community mobilization, and the steps of community mobilization. And here we go. We are saying community mobilization is the process of bringing people together, encouraging and enabling those community members to plan, organize, participate, and evaluate community activities in order to promote self-reliancy and self-sustainability. So I've said you're going to look at community entry and community mobilization all together. So community entry, this is the process of going to the community following normal protocol. And we are seeing that this proceeds now to community mobilization. And we are saying the process of bringing people together, encouraging and enabling them to plan. Planning, this is a process of seeing what to do about something. Organizing is putting together efforts in the way they should move. Then when we talk about participate, the act of doing or taking part in something or getting engaged in something. Then evaluation, that comes at the end of the activity to see how the activity was performed. So we are saying in short, community mobilization is the process of bringing people together, encouraging and enabling those community members to plan, organize, participate, and evaluate the community activities in order to promote self-reliancy and self-sustainability. Self-reliancy is being independent, not waiting on the government to first do something, but to do something within your own efforts. Now, we are looking at the steps in community mobilization, and the first step is review of existing records. One thing under this step is to identify the community and get information about this community in order to enter the community successfully. It is very right that you need to get information. Information can be gotten from the elders of the community, can be gotten from internet, can be gotten from any person in the marketplaces, the barrier, so that before you happen to reach there, find that is this community the one you're looking for? Is the activity willing to be taken there in the future quite relevant? That's why you first do this first step of reviewing the existing records. Now, with step number 2, which is initial community entry. Here we also call it silent survey and exploration stage. And with this, you go silently and do the following. Identify leadership, and they are saying it is very important to recognize the position of the leaders and the roles they play in the community. Meet the top administrators first and discuss with them your mission. Tell them the reason to why you want to engage in community program. And it is always good to follow protocol. For example, follow LOC1, LOC2, LOC3, the way the structure of the community is arranged. Next, still with step number 2, which is initial community entry. Always remember to meet community leaders and religious leaders. Ask for their permission to allow you one time to talk to the community members. Advise, ask them to state their mission. Thank them for their participation or cooperation with you. And after meeting them, as someone during the silent survey, use the 3 L, which is look, listen, and learn. And these ones will help you get more information about the community. With this, now you organize to go for the actual community entry, which is step number 3. And with this step, Arrange to meet the key leaders first as individuals, then as a group. This is a technique of meeting the key leaders. You first call them as one by one, that is what you are saying, and then you call them as a group. Before the group meeting, we are saying clarify the role of your team. Then at the group meeting, agree on the date, roles, and responsibilities of all stakeholders, venue, time, gender, and other logistics. This is very important because it is now going to lead you to meet the community members when you're prepared, when you have known the community calendar, when you have known the venue, when you have known when the real entry of the real participation will happen. Now, you move to the fourth step, which is participatory needs assessment. We conduct an open community meeting on the shared goals, and we are saying a major outcome of the meeting is an understanding of the project. This is the very reason to why you are conducting the meeting, so that in this participatory needs assessment, the community members, the community leaders, and the healthcare team will come to one mind and prioritize the needs, develop a plan of action so that issues can be listed, the ones that need to be solved. And we are saying the development process should be participatory with an objective of sustainability. Do not fail to involve community members in every step that you are doing for as long as they have joined. Now we go to step number 5, which is planning. And planning, this one we look for ways to see that how can we solve the problem. We are looking for ways how the problem will be solved. So it is important to fully involve community members at every step in all activities since they have participated right from the beginning. So involve them in the determining what to do, and that's planning. Friends, we have found this. What should we do? Involve community members, when to do it and how to do it. And once you answer that, given the method on how you can verify, then together with the community, identify the resources such as management, materials, manpower, money, and time. And this will push you to the implementation step, which is step number 6, putting in action what has been planned. And you are saying it is very important to utilize the already existing resources and structures in the community. Why? We are saying this motivates the community members to realize their potentials, provide or share relevant information and skills. Instead of going to buy resources from far, we are saying during implementation, first use the local available resources. Then step number 7, which is the second last, we are saying participatory evaluation. Community members and health team come together to check where the target has been met. Coming together to see where the target has been met. This is what you are calling evaluation. And it is an important aspect. We need to evaluate the following. We are saying level of community participation, particularly human, materials, finance during the project, high level community support during implementation means that the project will be proper as there is self-reliance. Lastly, we are saying step number 8, replanning. And we are saying this is done together with community members basing on the experience of the lesson learned. Thank you for listening. We have just looked at the steps of community mobilization, and we have defined what community mobilization is, which is the process of bringing people together, and we have seen community entry as the process of going to a community following normal protocol. Find all this video on YouTube, Modrik'slectures, shared by Modrix. Thank you.